Good evening, one and all. It's Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey again. And it's Friday night. It's our opportunity to eavesdrop in the Friday night ZOE Ragchew here in Hamilton, Ontario. VE3 ZOE is a repeater that is high aloft over Mohawk College, operates on a frequency of 443.075. Our host tonight, VE3LBI. Just waiting for the clock to tick over to 8 p.m. and Larry will pick it up. Please stand by.
Good evening, all, and welcome to the Friday Night ZOE Ragchew on 443.075. There's a plus offset and no tone is required. My call sign is Victor Echo 3 Lima Bravo India. My first name is Larry, and I'm located on the East Hamilton Mountain. I'm going to drop for a minute. It's an open net. To join the conversation, please give us your call sign and your name. And tell us about yourself, your equipment, or anything you'd like to add to the conversation. And before we start, I'd like to thank Terry VE3IQL for his uses as a repeater. Please remember we have a repeater in very good coverage in Ontario, so no religion, politics, or foul language. And last but not least, please let repeater drop so others can get into our conversation. Can I get check-ins for Friday Night ZOE Ragchew? Come on in, please.
Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey, also known as the Icebreaker.
VA3IMW Zulu. VA3 Whiskey Papa Golf.
And the other check-ins, Friday Night ZOE Ragchew. Come on in, VE3LBI. Victor Echo 3, Kilo Delta Tango. Victor Echo 3, India Uniform Kilowatt.
Victor Alpha 3 Charlie Juliet Zulu.
I almost wrote your call sign down wrong, Chuck. I don't know why, but I got something dyslexic tonight.
You're not the first one.
All right, a couple things. Don't forget, as of right now, it's Support Your Parks Weekend, summer edition, and it has started. It is now into the new day for Support Your Parks. And tomorrow, Brian Dudley will be in town. He's staying at the Holiday Inn on Upper James. Call sign November 2, Bravo Tango Delta. Again, November 2, Bravo Tango Delta. He's coming in town for 2 days. He'd like to meet up with people. He's going to try to do some activations. Anybody has an opportunity. I have not heard back from him. He does have access to our Discord, so I'll wait to see what comes in from him. He's hoping to be in town here. It's about a 7-hour drive, so sometime probably just shortly after lunch, I think they're trying to come in, him and his daughter. All right, let's roll it up. VA3IMW, VA3LBI, good week?
Well, every week that ends in a Friday is a good week. Travel today was just absolutely astounding. I got to watch a Mustang and a Corvette racing along the highway, trying to outdo each other. That was a little bit of fun, but thankfully, no fatalities, no nasty stuff going on. So, as a Friday, this was a good day. And making some good progress on projects at work. So Feeling good about that as well. Other than that, yeah, support your parks weekend. Great opportunity. So I'm hoping that we can hear from Brad throughout the evening tomorrow and find out what he's doing on Sunday morning. I know that I do have some things to do tomorrow. One of my daughter is moving and she needs some help, so I gotta zip out to my favorite trailer rental place. I can pick up a box trailer. Well, it's an enclosed trailer. Far more cost effective than U-Haul or any of the other rental agencies. So yeah, I'm going to be a furniture chauffeur tomorrow. They promised me I wouldn't have to lift anything, so we'll see how that goes. But yes, Sunday morning would be nice to get out and do a little activation with Brad. Kill two birds with one stone. Have an eyeball QSO with a friend from the south of the border, and also get in both sides of the award for Support Your Parks weekend for the summer. That's about it for now, Larry. Not really much else going on here. Did make a couple of contacts on 40 meters, but the usual suspects are easy to hear, and some of the other ones not so much. I'll turn it back to you for the time being.
Yep, okay, not a problem, Mac. And by the way, it's Brian, not Brad, Brian.
I'll just call him B for short.
Or Mr. Dudley.
That sounds like somebody that should dive into water and turn to a fish.
Okay, very good. All right, I looked at the map there and I was like, is this thing refreshed? It's all green. There is no red. What's going on? I'm thinking, and I look the other way and I'm going, oh, everybody's heading in the opposite direction. They're all heading east, not west.
Yes, sirree. Yep. And of course, my usual tactic of checking Google Maps, it automatically took me to my back road, not the Cambridge back road side, but the other one that misses the little jaunt on 401. And it takes me around Morriston and Puslinch, brings me out south of Puslinch on number 6. It just automatically routed me there. So as I crossed over the bridge and saw what was going on 401, just felt extra confident that the choice was right. So yeah, it's that season where everybody is vacationing and doing this and doing that. Weekends are just a mess up in the cottage country. Speaking of cottage country and vacationing, we haven't heard much from Albert. I know that he got away for a few days, but I don't even see him on the chat. Oh, also recognizing Guy from Ottawa, and yeah, very good. Just a reminder, we are streaming live on YouTube. Look up my call sign, VA3IMW. Scroll down to that big red sticker that says live and give a click on that. You'll find us right there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, that's about it for now. Larry, back to you.
Yep, okay, no, very good. Don't tell me somebody's actually doing this again on the OPO or the other repeater. I hope not. No, it was clean. I didn't see it that time. Okay, somebody must have keyed up on that repeater. Anyways, yes. I've been communicating back and forth with Al tonight, since last night. They're heading out tomorrow to come home, so they're probably sitting by the fire enjoying themselves, especially with the 72-degree temperature we've had today. So, all right, Mac, hang on. I'm going to pick up somebody I haven't heard for a long time. Victor Echo 3, Lima Delta Zulu. Larry, come on in. DE Trail behind.
Good evening, everybody. How you doing, Mac? Long time no chat. Not doing much there, Larry. Just chilling here. Gonna took the Friday off to chill. Sitting here at son, his birthday. 28. Holy smoke. Yeah, we was busy here at the house, putting in a room downstairs for them to come in for the winter. Just thought I'd see up and say hello, because I heard you on there, and they all be well.
Yeah, very good, Larry, and I hope you got a big, huge glass full with some ice in it.
Yeah, you know, got a little bit there, not too much though. Getting old.
Well, I don't know. You better keep that antifreeze in you. You don't want to freeze up or be all frozen up in the wintertime.
I usually take what I need to take.
All right, very good, Larry. Good to hear you. It's been a while since I talked to you. I haven't been on the radio too much. Summer's been hot. Stuff going on around here, and just haven't had the opportunity too much. So, but very good to hear you. So, and you're sounding good from your home, from the house there.
Yeah, this is just a little handheld unit there. I've got it up on the tram that I had at the house down in Hamilton. I'm usually running a mobile unit now. That's it. Haven't done any special yet. Up here to get things organized. Someday.
Well, I see the granddaughter's getting bigger, same as my grandson, and looks like she's lots of help. Looks like she has a lot of fun helping you doing stuff around the house.
Oh, yeah, she's Papa's little helper. She loves giving Papa a hand in the garden and cutting the grass and stuff. Oh, yeah. At least I got to help her.
Very good, Larry. All right. You going to stick around for a bit?
Maybe with, I got the radio on. I'm in and out of the garage, just doing stuff out in the backyard. But if I catch you, I'll go back in.
All right, very good to hear you. Been a long time, like I said. So, all right, before I pick up Chris, anybody else want to check into the Friday Night ZOE Ragchew? My call sign, Victor Echo 3 Lima Bravo India. Come on in. Okay, I'll say hi to Guy there too. He can probably hear me, I'm sure. But hope everything's good your way. Finally, the temperature's cooled off. We got here Chris, VA3WPG, VA3LBI. Come on in, Chris. How you making out with things?
Hey, good evening, everybody. VA3WPG. Yeah, well, it's nice to hear everybody again. Wednesday, I had no copy at all on Chuck for the A-Rag, and yesterday, everybody had a loud whine on them on the simplex net there, so I just dropped a quick one and done on that one, and yeah, I posted a quick thing on the Discord the other day, the situation with the antenna, so yeah, it's not working too good on the inside here, but the parts of the balcony that they got cut out for the square blocks they had cut out, those have now been wooded and concrete or cement filled in there, and the big strip they cut down the middle of it has now been filled in as well, and I guess this concludes week 1 of 6 to 8 weeks of the balcony. So yeah, just waiting for them to get that done and get things set back up again. But other than that, not much going on Radio World. Gonna listen out for the more information for this POTA meetup this weekend. Other than that, nothing really much else right now. I'll just be listening along in the background here. VA3 WPG.
Okay, very good. How'd you make out fixing your bike up? I knew you had a problem with it.
Oh yeah, I got a new valve stem from Sturgis Cycle there. New one went in easier than the old one came out. Not even a cuss word was said while I was trying to work on it, which is pretty amazing. Brought down the compressor. Bead popped right on the tire. Tire filled up, we're good to go. But as I mentioned, I think riding at home for Mancaster slowly there on the clutch there, I got some weird noise. I have no idea what it is, but still, it's only at the high RPM, so it still has good go off the start. So, you know, as long as it gets me to point A to point B, I guess we're good.
Yeah, there's always something, right? I know. All right, Chris, let me pick up Mole next here. VE3KT, VE3LBI. How you making out? You still surviving with the kids? heck of a week. Had a good bit of fun today. We went to my buddy's place there and went swimming. So even my youngest, first he cried because we were doing something new, and then he cried because we were getting out of the pool. So, such is life. And then we also went and hit up the Warplane Heritage Museum. So something from my past or whatever at interest of mine. So I just kind of shared it along. But I got a bunch of pictures of my oldest running around and sitting in a couple of cockpits there, and the youngest passed out in the stroller. So it was fun all around.
So all in all, you had a pretty good week with them. I know it's been warm, but today especially, it turned out nice last night. So when do they leave on Saturday or Sunday?
We'll be going back. I had the whole week, and then it's my regular visit this weekend. So they go back on Sunday, and it's been trying to do a lot of stuff kind of later in the afternoon or evening there with them as far as out and about, just because it's been so hot, but also because whole other can of worms. The people installing the windows, doors, and everything else have been doing it piecemeal and literally been in my house almost every single day this week.
Yeah, that's the problem when you get the stuff like that going on. So, at least the kids are, like I say, you enjoyed yourself, and I'm pretty sure the kids had to be with you for the week. That's nice you got them this weekend too. So, I would take it. You have to drive them back yourself, or they're being picked up.
We usually do the drop off, so they get dropped off here. I drop them off back there, so I'll be the one driving out. As for it's kind of neat. It's been a long enough time that I actually got to do like just regular just living and life and stuff like that. So rather than it being like a party or whatever for the weekend, or trying to get them filled doing special or fun stuff. Just kind of, here, now we got to help Dad do some of the chores and stuff around the house, and we got to take care of just the regular living. And it's been fun. They've both been really good and really helpful, so looking forward to doing it again.
Okay, very good, Noel. Well, at least you had them out today, and I'm sure both of them will probably be tired tonight and ready for bed with the swimming a little bit and out to the warplane there.
Not just them, myself included. I fired up coffee, and I realized how little sun protection I have on the top of my head.
Okay. So in other words, don't go out underneath the streetlight tonight because you're going to shine.
Oh, I'm already lit up red.
Ouch. That will hurt. Put something on that, buddy.
Yeah, I didn't want to ruin my nice hat and chlorine in the water, so I took it off, and that was a dumb move. Anyway, I guess I'll be listening along there. I'm not sure if I took up too much time.
Okay, very good. All right, anything else there, Noel, before I pass it down to Bill?
No, just listening on there. I think I nailed most of the stuff. I'll pass it back to you there.
Okay, and looks like I got a check in here from Mark to Victor Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor. He says streaming check in for me tonight. So evening all. I will say hi to him. And I got let me see. Bill, you're up. VA3UK, VA3LBI. Did you? Are you still going to get your coax installed, Bill?
No, I haven't got it installed yet. I need a hand. It's a two-man job because I have to feed it through the window and under the deck. So I have to use a little tool, a grabbing tool, to grab the coax when it goes to the basement window. So it's a two-man job, and I can't see to grab it when I push it through the window. So, and the pole has to come down to change the coax. So it's not anything I can do myself.
WPG.
Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
Let me know when you want it done, Bill.
Well, if you have some time tomorrow, I'm not going anywhere.
Tomorrow's open for me. Let me know. I'll be ready to on.
Okay, I'll give you a call. Not too early in the morning then.
Sounds good. We'll get that up and running then. VA3WPG.
Oh, there you go. Well, thanks for that. And not too much new here, Larry. Haven't had the HF rig on in eons, but conditions look like they're improving, so maybe we'll get on there and see what we can do. As far as Sunday, I would be interested in meeting up with, I can't remember his name already, the N2 fellow there. He said that was coming in. Anyway, Larry, that's it from here. Back to you.
No problem. His first name is Brian. His last name is Dudley. Delta Uniform Delta Yankee. Again, his call sign is November 2, Bravo, Tango, Delta. I've worked him quite a few times. And, excuse me. Yeah, he's coming in sometime tomorrow. His daughter's coming in he's bringing his daughter in town here to visit a girlfriend or something of hers. So he'll be here until Sunday. I believe they're leaving Monday morning. I think that's the last message I got from him. So, anyways, yeah, his first name is Brian Bill.
Yeah, okay, Roger. Sounds good. If we, I want to try to get an activation in sometime this weekend anyway as well, so that can get the support your parks. But not too much else, and I'll just be listening along, Larry. Back to you.
Yep. Okay, no problem. All right. Before I pick up Chuck here. Anybody else checking in? Friday night, ZOE Ragchew. Come on in. VA3
VA3 for the back of the list.
VA3CP. Got a couple more? All right. I got both Wade and Dave in there. Let's pick up, where am I here? Bill. So you got to get the coax in, Bill. That's good. Okay, Chuck, VA3, CJZ, VE3LBI, come on in.
VA3CJZ, good evening, Larry, and good evening, other Larry, and his brother Daryl, and his other brother Daryl. Just quickly, I heard Noel said he was down at the warplane. Just a reminder to him and everyone else, if you go down there on Thursday around 3 p.m., Marty will be manning the radio for the Canadian Warplane Museum net that's on Thursdays between 3 and 4 on 7.100. And you can actually go in the radio room and visit, say hi to Marty. He's running a remote radio. The radio that he's using is located down at the Hamiton Port Authority. And so the other day, him and Rick were both doing it yesterday. So they tag team. Rick transmits from home, and Marty transmit remotely from the Warplane Heritage Museum. And yeah, it's they take visitors there. So just thought I'd throw that out there. And secondly, feeling kind of proud. I just finished cutting the lawn out front. Mind you, the back still has to be done. But did the old grass trimmer, mower, and then blower to clean it up after. And I was done. I could not do anything else in the backyard. And so I came in. And also, my wife decided to scrap her old car. And it had a, 2-month-old battery in there, a $200 plus tax battery in there. So she yanked it out, and I brought it downstairs, and now I've got 2 radios hooked up to the battery with a solar charger and another AC charger for my other batteries. So things are looking good. I'm not on a battery yet for this radio, but I plan on disconnecting it at some point and hooking it up and seeing how that goes. I didn't have much luck on the bands today, Larry, and I'm hoping this evening I can maybe snag a POTA and get that out of the way. I think that's it. Back to you, Larry.
Okay, yeah, very good. And you check for anything going on for contests other than, obviously support your park weekend. It's not a contest. Is there anything going on for contests this weekend? I usually rely on you.
Oh Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, there's one big one from Brazil called the Labre DX contest, and that's on for 2 full days. That's the only one. And that's for CW and sideband. Starts 10 meters, 15, 20, 40, 80, and 160. And again, it just started at 8 o'clock tonight, running through to 8 or 7:59 on Sunday. After that, there's a couple of smaller ones. There's a CQ Worldwide VHF digital. So if you guys have 2 meter and 6 meter capability for digital, there's a contest on for that. And a Russian radio team championship, that's on for just a few hours. And that's pretty much all worth mentioning here, Larry.
No, I appreciate that. Like I said, I kind of rely on you if you know, pardon me, even though with the what's going on for the contest and stuff. So I rely on you, hopefully, to give us the information. I appreciate it.
All right, my pleasure, as always. Other than that, yeah, I waited, till around after 7, and then did my my lawn care, and that seems to be my favorite time of the day to do the grass, no matter, usually no matter what the temperature is, except when it's like hell outside. then it just sits there and burns and grows, or the weeds grow anyways. So I got that all cleaned up out front. Now people driving by can say, "Oh, look at that house." Anyways.
I know I put the little bit of water on the front garden today. Wife's got a garden out front, and I've been kind of looking after it. So the lawn-wise, when I step on it, it's not like it's crunching, it's not like I'm stepping on Rice Krispies. Anyways, okay, we got Wade in there too. Haven't heard him for a while. VA3MCA, VE3LBI. Come on in, Wade.
VE3LBI, VA3MCA, yeah. Good evening, Larry, and good evening, everybody else on net. Joined a few minutes late, but I hear we're still in the collecting the list phase, so hopefully I didn't miss too much. But yeah, I've been a little bit out of order here. Was off work the last couple of days because I couldn't keep my eyes open with this whatever it is in my left eye. I ended up going back to the doctors again because my instructions were that they thought it was just a simple thing I'd get over, and if it got worse, come back. Well, it definitely got worse, so I went back and spent the night there. Not the night, but into the evening, because nothing's ever fast. Anyways, long story medium is I was sent back with some steroid drops to go in the eye every hour, and steroid gel for overnight, and some sort of a dilator so that it cuts the light sensitivity down. And I've been on that now for half a day, and there's improvement, definite improvement, but I'm still sitting in the darkened room here, so I hope the improvement continues. Long story medium, again, is that they don't know what it is, but they feel it needs further investigation, so I got to go see another guy in 2 weeks once they treated the symptoms and got it less angry. So here's hoping. But I'm here now, and I'm going to be here for the duration, and good to hear everybody. VA3MCA, back to you, Larry.
Sounds unfortunate, whatever you have. I'm not exactly sure. Obviously, they don't seem to be so far. They're going to send you to a specialist to have a look at it?
Yeah, it's a specialist. I guess what they've said is that it's inflamed and swollen, and that there's a few things that can cause it, and in its current state, they really can't narrow it down. It could be a bad infection. It could be a few other things that they want to rule out because they'd be less good. But we'll tackle that when it comes to it. All I know is I needed some relief because it was awful. I still can't go outside without heavy glasses on, and even then it's uncomfortable. But here from my shack in the basement where I also work, I can at least now start seeing the screens again. Even the light from the screens in dark mode
can lose a lot of things. Eyesight is probably one of the worst, I would have to think, and I'm sure Bill would agree with that. But I lost an eyesight there for 2 weeks or whatever, thereabouts, and it was tough getting around. Hearing, I mean, without my hearing aids, I'm not 100% deaf, but I'm, lose a finger or something like that. But your eyes seem to be so much important. I don't know, Lee, but and definitely take care of it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm newfound appreciation there, because I had to end up taking Thursday and Friday off because I just was no good, even remote, when you have to deal with screens for your whole job. And any light off of them just had my left eye watering like crazy. Full appreciation, and that's why this has got to get taken care of. So I've set an alarm that beeps at me every hour to remind me to load the drops in, and I'll take care of that and go see the guy in a couple weeks, and we'll get some more definitive testing done. Here's to hoping that it's just one of those infections that I can treat with the drops, and not something more. But we'll tackle that as it comes. There's no sense worrying about something until you know. So that's how I handle it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, like I say, take care of that guy. He just put something in here. He's going to start his course in September for the Ottawa Amateur Radio Club, once a week for 12 weeks. So he's working on getting himself his ticket.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, congratulations, Guy, and good luck on all of that. I'm sure you'll do well. The new license pool, I guess I could take this opportunity to say, the new license pool came into effect a couple days back on the 15th. So if you are studying, make sure that I'm sure that the Ottawa Club has this well in hand, but make sure that your study material is the new material that started 2 days ago. And also know that there is an official crib sheet now that is allowed, as long as you use the unmodified one that you can download from the ISET site. There's two versions, the one for studying that has the labels affixed, and the one for test writing, which has the labels removed. Make sure you have the right one for the right time. But other than that, the other thing I'd also say is that if anybody's listening who has been studying for the old basic, all is not entirely lost. It's about 1,000 question pool, and only 200-ish changed, and the info didn't change, just the questions. So your previous studying hasn't gone to waste. But be aware that you might find a couple of questions you hadn't studied before if you have old material. But good luck, Guy, and back to you there, Larry.
Okay, yeah, very good. Thanks, Wade. All right, next, VA3CP, VE3LB. Come on in, Dave.
LBI, VA3CP. Helps to be on the right VFO on the radio. I tried to check in before, but I was on the wrong one. I was on the VHF one, so that doesn't work too well. Anyway, just arrived here shortly after 8 o'clock. And we're out tonight for dinner. So that's about all I got to report this week. Nothing exciting radio-wise. Back to you, Larry.
What about the activations? Anything going on? You're going to try? You mentioned maybe tomorrow. You're not sure yet.
Well, I might try tomorrow. I might try Sunday, whichever day works out to be the best for propagation. If there is propagation.
Yeah, I've been trying to follow James Linden down there, VE3JLN, and some of the conditions from the East Coast have been pretty rough. I barely heard them all yesterday. I got, I think, one part with them. That was it.
Yeah, well, it's just that Hamilton heard it a short while ago, and I listened there on the frequency, and nothing.
Yep, I see TH Hers out there. He's in, he's always in on 20. He's in Sunnydale Recreation Park right now, but we won't be able to pick him up, or very doubtful. I don't think the conditions are that favorable for us. All right, gotcha. All right, carry on, Larry. VA3 LBI, VA3CP. Okay, thanks, Dave. All right, anybody else checking into the Friday night ZOE Ragchew? Come on in, VE3 LBI. All right, we'll run back up to Mac. VA3MW, VE3 LBI. Come on back in, Mac.
Roger, Roger. Mac is back. Dit. Yeah, as I said, looking forward to meeting up with B on Sunday morning, and we'll not mix up his name. Other than that, did a little bit of YouTube watching today. MHI had a video posted on ground loop listening antennas that was kind of unique, and immediately thought of all of us here living in Hamilton that have, let's call it environmental noise. So imagine if you were able to listen on an SDR and then use your transmitting antenna separately. That sounds like it would be a viable option, but this ground-mounted listening antenna has piqued my interest. So perhaps something to experiment with, but at the same time, looking forward to getting some other antenna work done, hopefully before the bad weather sets in. I still have yet to get my 80-meter wire back up, and I still have a multi-band vertical that's been sitting down here in the package for quite some time, and I required to get a 3-point antenna mount up on the roof and then sling that up in the air. So lots of stuff in front of me, and there just doesn't seem to be enough time in the day. Just working for a living gets in the way of everything you want to do.
Yeah, it has that problem, but then so when you get retired, you find out the rest of the stuff you have to do. When are your holidays coming up, Mac?
I haven't booked anything, and I'm right in the throes of some major launch activities. So this is not a good time for me to book anything off, and I'm going to be solid right from here until the tail end of October. So if anything, I'll look for an opportunity in November to take a week and maybe do something. But no, I'm hard at it right now. There's no time for cottaging or RVing or any of that kind of stuff. So we'll defer to some point later in the future once I get a few prototyping issues all cleaned off my plate.
No, okay. Well, I always liked my summer holidays when I could get them, as long as we weren't doing a big major update or something. But that's far between and gone for now. I don't have to worry about that stuff anymore.
Yeah, but just remember, you don't get any time off now.
Yeah. Okay. And there goes the dog barking at somebody. So, no, he's not outside right now. Give me a second, please.
Okay, yeah, your time's up.
Oh, she's looking after it. Okay, no problem. All right. Anything else, Mac?
For the time being, no, I'll just keep it short and sweet. Maybe it's time to turn over a new leaf.
Okay. Yeah, right. No time out tonight, eh? All right, let's see if Larry's still with us. VE3LDZ. Yeah, right. Lima Delta Zulu. Come on in, Larry, if you're still with us. Nope, he said he was working out in the backyard. If he could hear the radio, he picked it up. What else you got for us tonight, Chris? VA3WPG.
VA3WPG, nothing as of this round. Still listening into the net. Yeah, just listening along.
Any plan for activations or anything this weekend, Chris?
Haven't made any plans yet. I guess I'm going to be giving Bill a hand tomorrow morning. Then there might be another POTA meetup on Sunday, maybe Saturday late afternoon. I know we went to Dundas for the Canada Day. We had no cell phone signal out there. Last week I went down to Crooks Crooks Hollow, is it called? Conservation. No cell phone signal there. Might try Canal or Dundurn Castle, maybe.
Oh, okay. You say you've got a POTA meet up on Sunday. You're not sure.
Well, there's going to be some POTA meetup Sunday morning, or I think we're waiting here. I think did Max say Sunday morning or something, or whenever this November 2 or Kilo 2 coming in from New York.
Yeah, I know. That's excuse me, November 2, Bravo Tango Delta. Yeah, he's coming in from the States here into the Upper James Holiday Inn. So he'd like to meet a few people. I'm not sure if he wants to do it at a park or what his plan is yet. I haven't heard anything back from him. He emailed me back on Monday, I think it was, and we were kind of communicating back and forth. So I would suggest if you're interested in things going on, kind of keep your eye on Discord. I've asked him to post the stuff in there if he doesn't mind. Our Discord, that is.
Yeah, well, there's some kind of a POTA group meetup kind of thing. Yeah, I'm up at might try and didn't plan on it. I didn't know it was Support Your Parks weekend. Didn't plan on it, but now that I know that, I'm gonna try and squeeze it in at some point this weekend. It's only 10 contacts.
Yeah, okay, no problem. Just was curious to see if you had anything planned, that's all. All right, anything else? I'll pick up Noel next, if not.
Well, that's it for me. Let's keep it moving. VA3WPG.
Okay, thanks, Chris. All right, VE3KDT. Noel, you still with us there?
V3LBI, V3KDT. Yeah. Doesn't really. Just wanted to, I guess, say back. I did see the radio room at the Warplane Heritage there. Was kind of curious. I totally even forgot that there was one there. I guess radio room is a loose term there. It's on the second floor, and you can kind of see it from every angle in the place. And I just threw a couple of pictures on the Discord there of the boys having too much fun.
How are the new windows and stuff working out for you? Pretty good?
It's for me, it's fine. I went and grabbed some plywood and changed my portable air conditioners to the new style because we had slide-in windows and now they're the roll-out ones. But I got a letter in my mailbox. The rest of the people in the neighborhood or the complex are not happy, and they're organizing a big protest about the new windows for no air conditioning. But I'm nice and cool, so really kind of a non-issue for me.
Well, I think I remember hearing you said you were helping a couple of people put them in, and I can see what the problem would be because obviously the top's going to be wide open now. Trying to keep the bugs and everything out would be rough.
Yeah, it was only I think it was like a $22 sheet of plywood right at Home Depot. Had them cut it right there so it would fit in my little car, and brought it home no issue. So I don't know what the complaint is. I know that anyone with a window banger is going to be really upset, but I've had portables the whole time.
Yeah, because they wouldn't have central air. I don't think anybody there would have central air. It'll be all window style.
No, and it's actually electric heat too, so I don't even have any type of forced air or any circulation. So just make do. But if you put like 3 or 4 of these things in there, it equals the same wattage as a central air. And at least my bill seems to say so. But it works.
Okay, no, that's good then. I'm glad you got everything fixed up that way. So, all right, anything else before I pass her down? nothing else this round. Just listen along, and I guess I'll get you on the next one. Okay, very good. Thanks, Noel. VA3I UK, VA3LBI. How was your holidays, by the way, Bill? Did you enjoy the trip out of the trailer? Was it too warm?
No. Saturday was a bit warm. But the problem I have out there is there's an issue in the park with hydro when everybody started spraying their air conditioner. But we're going to come home Saturday, but we stuck it out. Ended up staying Sunday, came home Monday morning. But it was really bad on Saturday, Larry.
Yeah, I could imagine. Of course, and I think probably, would you not have more people out there on the weekend than you do through the week?
Yeah, Roger, which made it difficult to try and run the air conditioner during the day. But I got a little steamy, but just sat in the shade, had a few cold snacks, and stuck it out. By the way, that guy that fell into the water and turned into a fish, that was Mr. Limpet.
Okay, what was that, Bill? Sorry?
Somebody mentioned about somebody falling in the water and turning into a fish. Made me think of the movie The Incredible Mr. Limpet with Don Knotts.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw that years ago.
Yeah, Roger. Anyway, I will give Chris a call not too early in the morning on the radio, and we'll get together, and I'll get back on the air and be able to do the Sunday night net. But other than that, we're just listening along. Thanks to all those who checked in. But and just for Wade, I can appreciate your light sensitivity. With my albinism, I'm very sensitive to the blue part of the light spectrum, and that can hurt your eyes like crazy. So, and when they dilute, I get diluted, it just makes it worse. So, dark room, I can understand that, and you get most of your sensory input through your eyesight. I think it's roughly about 90%. So, just think about losing your eyesight and that loss of sensory input. Back to you, Larry.
Yep, okay, thanks, Bill. And it reminded me something there, too, just talking about that. Chances are, if anybody does hear from Brian, again, November 2, Bravo Tango Delta, we can always talk on the ZOE here to find out if he's in a park or if I'm sure if he's in Canada and at a park, he will spot himself, but we could use this. He unfortunately does not have an AT. I've asked him a couple times if he could possibly borrow one so he could sit on a ZOE repeater, but he never did really respond to me in that fact. All right, let me see. The A3CJZ, the E3LBI, come on back in.
Hey, Larry. VA3CJZ. Not too much else to add. I've been listening along there and checking out some of the chat going on, and really looking forward to have my cousin Guy get his ticket there. And so, yeah, he's going to be exposed to all the new question styles coming out, and want to wish him good luck with that. Really looking forward to it. Other than that, looking forward to some of the summer, some more of the summer blockbuster movies coming out. I think the Fantastic Four is coming out tonight, and there's a couple other good ones. Personally, I don't like the new Superman movie, and I don't think I'm going to like the Fantastic Four. But there's some other good ones coming out this year, so always looking forward to watching new movies. That's it for me. Hopefully the conditions, apparently the Space Weather Lady came out with a video about solar activity. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to pull it up and I'll post it on the Facebook AREG webpage there, so everybody can see what she has to say about our conditions for amateur radio. Back to you, Larry.
Yep, okay. I'll just put this. Somebody else keying up there? Go ahead. No, I heard somebody else key up. Yeah, the K index is a 1.6, A is only a 19. We got some spots 178. So maybe the conditions are changing a bit for the weekend. It'd be nice.
Yep, absolutely. And then I'm always on the lookout for any de-expeditions. Those are always fun trying to get. They're not always easy. Some of them are, but some of them are out in the middle of nowhere on a tiny little island. So yeah, I love that stuff. Geez, you know, so far we're in the middle of July, and so far this year, I think maybe January was the last time conditions were steadily good, and then it started declining after that. So kind of disappointing being at the solar maximum. Let's hope this clears up. Back to you, Larry.
Yep, absolutely. Let's hope it does clear up. So, all right, let me just call out here. Excuse me. Anybody else want to check into the Friday night ZOE Ragchew? My call sign Victor Echo 3 Lima Bravo India. Come on in. VA3 is at JC. Tell you what, Jason, we'll pick you up now. We've gone through the list once already, so VE3 is at JC. Come on in, Jason.
Yeah, good evening, Larry. Everybody else on frequency. Nothing much happening over here. Just finished up the regular Friday night family stuff, and took a look at the clock. Figured you guys would still be around, so just giving you a check-in for the moment, my friend. Yeah, send it back.
Okay, very good. Well, thanks for checking in. Probably going to run down the list here, and then we'll do a 7-3 round. So not too much else is going on unless somebody throws something on the table. All right, next, VA3MCA, VE3LVI. Come on in, wait.
VA3LVI, VA3MCA. You know, Bill, actually, you mentioned the different types of light affecting you more, and that wasn't too noticeable when it was super bad. Every light affected me, but now that I've been on the drops for a few hours, I really notice that the LED lights I have in the ceiling of my shack here, they trigger me. So I've got the two over my desk covered, but thankfully I can read the screen again for short periods. So it really is the case that depending on whatever wavelengths affects you differently. So anyways, the action is still the same. I'm gonna make sure I'm loading those drops all the time, and make sure I get to that specialist appointment in a couple of weeks. In the meantime, about my weekend plans, it's really kind of thrown a wrench in them. I think, for what it's worth, depending on how I feel, I may find my way to a shady section of the park behind my house, not too far away, and just eke out 10 spots. But I don't think I'm gonna be pushing too much more than that. But you know what? I've had a huge improvement with the drop so far. I wouldn't want to risk that. But on the other hand, it drives me crazy feeling otherwise fine and not being able to do stuff. So anyways, I will play it by ear or by eye, I suppose, and we'll see how it goes. But this might be one of the ones I miss as an activator. We'll see. Back to you, Larry.
Yep. Okay, wait, very good. Yeah. Oh, by the way, the other thing to throw on the table here too. Vanya, VA3XLJ, he got his. I think he's also got. I think he's got VE3. Anyways, the VA3XLJ, Vanya, he did got his advance. I know he's on afternoons, so not able to join us. But Vanya did get his advance, so congratulations on that. And there was something else I was going to ask Wade, and I forgot what it was. No. Well, anyways, maybe it'll come back to me. So, all right, we'll pick up Dave again here. VA3CP, VE3LPI. Come on back in, Dave.
Hi, VA3CP. Max, question. In the rules, the activator and all equipment must be within the park's boundary and on public property. How does that apply to an SDR remote receiver?
It doesn't. It absolutely doesn't. So if you're either hunting or activating, you must be using your equipment within the park. So SDR receiver, so your computer, your SDR receiver, and your ground loop antenna could be all in one spot. So I have an SDR receiver that I can link up to my computer and run off any HF antenna. So if I really had to activate a super noisy location, ground loop antenna that is designed to cut out the environmental noise, you could lay that on the ground, hook up your SDR radio, and then use a SDR switch so you can toggle back and forth between your HF radio and your transmitting antenna and your SDR receive radio.
Okay. All right. I misunderstood what you were getting at. I thought that you wanted to use a remote SDR receiver while doing an activation. All right. I understand what you're saying now. You could actually do that without using SDR at all. Just use, an antenna switch. There are switches that could be used to switch between, say, a loop on the ground and your transmitting antenna, like an auto switch.
Yep, I think I got one of those here in my never-ending kit of things that I should play with, but don't have enough time. Anyways, good question. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think Mighty Fine Junk made one. All right. That's all I got. Carry on, Larry. VA3CP. Yep, okay. Thanks, Dave. Jason, ZJC. Not back in, Jason. I guess he's disappeared there. Let me try Larry again. VA3 Lima Delta Zulu. Are you still with us, Larry? Okay, getting close to wrapping it up. Anybody got anything they want to add? I don't think I got anything else on it. Vanya, Brian Dudley's coming in tomorrow, November 2, Bravo Tango Delta, and Support Your Parks summer is active as of now. That's about all I have. I don't have anything else. Anybody else got anything you want to add? Go ahead, VE3L guy with a call sign. I got my Hunter, VA3CP. Oh, you already got the Hunter? Yep. Work James Bond on CW. Okay, very good. All right, anybody else got anything else you want to add?
VA3MCA.
Go ahead, Wade.
VA3LBI, VA3MCA. Yeah, just a couple comments from, I just caught up on the chat there, and just wanted to mention that the generated practice tests on the ISID site are a little different than the way that the exams are run. If somebody needs an exam, then the examiner, according to the RIC1 document, the examiner is supposed to print out or otherwise download a PDF copy of a randomly generated test from the ISID site. It's the part where once you log in as an examiner, you get an option to download a test, and it's got a serial number that's unique to you, so it's not like it's generated on the fly or anything. And just because stuff happens, and sometimes you may have to restart, or maybe the person was really close and wants to try again. If that was never to happen, I usually end up generating two of them, and then I scratch one more often than not. But that's just the way that is. I have to scramble to generate a new one. Anyhow, so that's how that works. Just in case anybody who's about to take a test wondered, it's kind of an old setup because it's government, I suppose, but it doesn't work well enough. The other thing I'd say is, Vanya sat with me the other day and got his advanced, and I think he's doing it most well, partly because he already studied for it and wanted it, but also he's planning a trip and wants to be able to leverage the SET program for reciprocal operations. So hopefully that all works out for him and he has a good time on his travels. Back to you there.
Okay, very good. Yeah, maybe Guy should keep in touch with you yourself, Wade. Guy, if you're still listening there, being that Wade is an examiner down here, he's got some details. Guy, if you're interested on some of the core stuff that is on the website there, I'm sure you could look him up on QRZ, or if not, somebody can give you his address, email address. So, anyways, other than that, anybody else got any other check-ins or anything else they want to talk about before we close it up?
VA3IMW again?
Yep, go ahead, Wade.
Yeah, no, really quick, and I would just say that Guy, if you need an examiner, send me an email. I'm good on QRZ, so go to QRZ.com and look up VA3NCA and reach me there. What I would say though is, since you're taking a course, they'll often arrange testing, and I would recommend you test with the club that brought you, so to speak. But if not, and you are looking for an examiner, I'd be happy to do a remote session. No problem. Just let me know, but do check with your club, because they'll often run it for students, and I'd recommend starting there at least. That's it for me there, Larry. I'll send it back to you.
Name is Guy.
Oh, is it Guy? I keep hearing it said both ways. Sorry. Correct me on the comeback, and I will make note of that.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, it's Guy. I think I said Guy myself, but it's you say no problem. Yeah, it's different. G-U-Y. Yeah, it's spelled, I guess it's pronounced Guy because it's French.
Yeah, I think I was saying Guy, and then I heard somebody, maybe it was you, I don't know who, say Guy, and so I always double think myself. I always do that, and so anyways, long story medium is I will say Guy from here on out again. Bye. That's it for me. Back to you there, Larry.
That probably was me. Wait, I probably said it wrong. All right, any other check-ins for Friday night that we ranked before we wrap it up? Hey, gentlemen, let's do a 7-3 round real quick here. VA3IMW, VA3LBI, we're doing a 7-3.
Yes, we are indeed, and I'll make it quick. Brings back an episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation, where Captain Picard was hosting a visitor on board the Enterprise, and he had a hard time getting used to calling Mr. Data, and he called him Data, and he said, "Sorry, my name is Data." Well, that's what I said, Data. No, my name is Data. Anyways, pronunciation matters. And what I've learned in business is get the name right. That's the first step to a mutually respectful friendship. Anyways, Guy, thank you very much for putting up with our discombobulated folks down here in the Southern Ontario region. Anyways, looking forward to Brad or Brian or B or whoever comes in on the weekend. And I've got his phone number, so yeah, I'm thinking about giving him a phone call and see if he's interested in boring an HT while he's in town. Anyways, other than that, Larry, thanks so much for doing this. Always good to get an opportunity to chat and time out the repeater and all the rest of that stuff. So bid you all 7-3s. I'll be monitoring this repeater for a little while longer.
Yep, okay, very good. Yeah, I had a, I forget what he had, upper management, anyways, he was Chinese, and of course my name was Harry. Anyways, okay, Harry, he couldn't pronounce an L. And the other person that I used to work for, his name was Clayton, so it was Clayton. It's quite funny. VE3, Lima Delta Zulu, Larry, are you still with us? We're doing a 7-3. I heard VA3WPG, VE3LBI, 7-3, Chris.
VA3WPG, I noticed you mentioned the numbers dropped a little while ago. I checked earlier on today, and KP was at 4. So yeah, it went down to 1 for a little bit, and I just refreshed the page. It's at 2, but seeing these nicer numbers now, I wasn't really all that enthusiastic about Support Your Parks weekend, but seeing these numbers now, a little more enthusiastic now. So definitely going to be trying to get out there. That bag is quite heavy to be carting around when the numbers aren't too nice. So good. Let's keep the numbers up like this. And yeah, okay. VA3 WPG. Have a good one, everybody. 73.
Thanks, Noel, or Chris. Noel, VA3 KDT. Noel, we're just doing a 7-3 round. Thanks for doing the net there, Larry. And yeah, had a good time, as always. And I guess I will say 7-3 to everyone on that listening, YouTube or otherwise. Yeah, back to you. All right, thanks very much there, Noel. VE3, IUK, VE3 LBI, doing a 7-3.
Yeah, very quickly, Larry. Max referenced to Star Trek reminds me of the joke. I'm not sure if Data did this joke in one of the episodes, but it's about the guy that walks into the butcher shop and says, "I'd like a pound of kidneys." And the guy says, "You mean kidneys?" And the guy says, "I did say kiddle, I did lie." Anyway, that's my little attempt at humor for this evening. And Noel, actually, I owe him a coffee and a donut because when we were at field day, I said, if you flunk that, you'll have to buy me a coffee and a donut, but if you pass, I have to buy you a coffee and a donut. So Noel, I'll owe you a coffee and a donut. 7-3, everybody. Back to you, Larry.
That's a good one, Bill. All right. Jack, VA3 CJZ, VE3 LBI, we're just doing a 7-3.
Okay, Larry, very good. Thanks for doing this net, as always. And I just want to wish everybody good luck this weekend with Support Your Parks. And have a great weekend. VA3 CJZ.
Thanks, Chuck. VA3 NCA, VE3 LBI, I'm doing a 7-3 round.
VE3 LBI, VA3 NCA, and the group. 7-3, everybody. My alarm just went off for my next round of drops, so I'll be going QRT to go put them on board. And other than that, good luck on everybody's Support Your Parks weekend. One thing I did think about earlier, who was it that mentioned? I think Larry, you mentioned, or maybe it was Mac. Anyways, that our friend Tamitha Skov, the space weather lady, had released a new video. I haven't watched it yet, but I did see the thumbnail, and she's not wearing a red shirt. So her code there means that it's not Armageddon, at least. So maybe there's some good news in there. I'll have to listen soon. But anyway, 7-3 all. 7-3 to everybody, and good luck on your test upcoming there, Guy. And 7-3, VA3 NCA.
Okay, Wade, thanks for joining in. Look after those eyes. Dave, we're doing a 7-3 round. VA3CP, VE3 LBI.
Very good. Thanks. 73 all, and I'm not going upstairs for hot chocolate right now. I'm stuffed from supper. VA3CP, cheers all.
Okay, very good. Jason, VE3 JC, we're just doing a 7-3 round, Jason, if you're still with us.
Yes, sir. Still here. Thanks for doing this one, Larry. Do appreciate it. Good to know that I'm not the only Trekkie out here with a couple of others coming in with references. And 7-3 is 1-0. VE3 is JC. Back to that.
Thanks, Jason. Okay, last call for the Friday night ZOE Ragchew. Anybody else for last call? VE3 LBI. Okay, nothing heard. Thank Terry again. VE3 IQL for use as that repeater. And remember, folks, you guys make the net. I just write down the call signs and names. You put the conversation in there. So, all right, with that, to return the repeater back to normal use. Victor Echo 3, Lima Bravo India. I'm clear.
All right, another fun evening here on the Friday night ZOE Ragchew. The frequency is now back to normal amateur use, and we'll be ending the stream. 7 3s, 1 and all. That's how we say goodbye.